Greetings, my friend. I am Walter the Jester, and today I'm going to show you yet another cool indie VR game. It's called Compound, and it's a hardcore roguelite boomer shooter, which makes this game kinda unique. Because we don't get a lot of boomer shooters on MetaQuest platform. And definitely not a lot of boomer shooters with such a retro feel. It was developed by a solo developer, Bevan McKechnie. I hope I'm not butchering this. He's also known as Not Dead. And it's available on MetaQuest store for 20 buckaroonies. And to me, despite this game not being particularly my cup of tea, it felt like money well spent. I was very satisfied. But will you be satisfied by this game? Well, watch my video and you will find out. We're not here to fuck spiders, are we? Let's dive right in. Welcome to the Compound, a hardcore roguelite boomer shooter in VR. For demonstration purposes, I will choose easy mode, so I don't get distracted and killed while I'm speaking. And also this game allows for various gameplay modifiers, and for this run I will choose the old schooler. Carry up to 16 guns, which is important to showcase you as many guns as possible. Move faster, which I love. More ammo, which I love too. Auto pick up ammo and health. Very good function as well. Way more enemies and faster enemy bullets, which are not a problem to me. Sounds like a lot of fun. So now I did inject myself with this shit. And here we go. I have to tell you right off the bat that the artistic choice for this game, like in terms of how it looks, is kind of baffling to me. Oh, I'm taking damage already. Because it plays more or less like a classic Doom or Quake game, like a boomer shooter have to. But it looks like something from pre-Wolfenstein 3D era. I would say it feels like, artistically and graphically, like games from 80s. Or maybe games from early consoles. And it's definitely not a vibe that I'm usually going for with boomer shooters. I prefer aesthetics of 90s and early 2000s way more. Join the corpse or be a corpse, how wonderful. Remember, profit before safety. Bacteria everywhere. Okay, we are in sewer. Like, what did you expect? Of course it has bacteria everywhere. So, as you can see, despite this 80s aesthetics, a lot of environment elements are destructive. This game has a pretty decent physics model. As you can see, bodies are ragdolls. And there are many things that can be destroyed. So, despite being really well made, this game definitely will never be one of my favorites. For two reasons. First reason is aesthetics, as I mentioned already. And the second reason is that it kinda lacks in the blood and gore department. Because when I hear boomer shooter, the first thing I picture in my head is tons and decaliters of blood and gore. And this game has like basic blood splashes, as you can see, but unfortunately there is nothing fancier than that. Mechanically, it's a roguelite dungeon crawler with procedurally generated levels, layouts of which remind me way more about Wolfenstein 3D than about, say, Doom and Quake. Damn, these flying projectiles, they look like they came straight from Sega or something. Shit, I'm taking a lot of damage. On easy mode, you get like 6 HP and a decent frequency of health drops. Health pickups look mostly like fast food, ironically. There's nothing healthy about fast food. I had to bring your attention to detail. Like, these collision boxes are immaculate. I can shoot through tiniest holes imaginable. If I aim properly for that. And the backdrops are gorgeous as well. Shit. A lot of drones. Most of the weapons here are projectile weapons. There are some hit scan weapons, but they will come into play later, if we'll be lucky enough to find them. Danger, poisonous chemicals, electrical hazards. All right, here we go. As you've already noticed, we have a wrist map that is coming quite handy in our adventures, because it paints areas that we have already visited in blue. Families or soldiers who fail to meet their Q quotas will not receive vaccine. Yeah, vaccine seems to be the running theme in this game. And it has a story, but the story is very secondary to gameplay. Story is something about an evil mega corporation that took over the world and that makes evil vaccines. I don't know if developers are anti-vaxxers or something, and I think development took place somewhere around COVID pandemic, so this obviously inspired them. Oh, right. There is a starting perk, like a gameplay modifier, that makes reloading not manual, but I'm perfectly fine with manual reloading. I would say trying to pick up stuff like ammo and health items by hand is way more tedious, and reloading mostly feels pleasant. There are a lot of homages to famous media, especially about dystopian worlds in this game. If you know, you know. No pleading for life on or near company property. Not enough money for this month's vaccine? Sell a family member to one of our labor camps today. I have to say this shotgun is very proper. It's a blast to use. And wow, look at this gorgeous backdrop. And at that low poly car. Yeah, this looks fantastic. I mean, the art style of this game is very coherent. Nothing ever falls short of it. Oh, this I know too. It's from Blood. Maranax Crew or whatever they did scream. Lots of destructible environment elements. Okay. Oh, I see another gun. And I think it's a rocket launcher. Okay, I think we're done with this enemy group. Let's get our bazooka. I would say it's way less usable than the grenade launcher in most of combat situations. Because this level is kind of an exception. You don't get a lot of vast open spaces in this game. It's mostly corridor shooting. Nevertheless, it's nice to have it. By the way, how the hands looked like severed off reminds me of the Warcraft 2 cursor. Okay, let's go to next level. Oh, they took my helmet away. By the way, that helmet icon, it looked straight from Sega as well. I think devs are really fans of early consoles. All right. Oh, we got ourselves a lot of rockets. Let's use them. Okay. All right. Oh, I already have a rocket there. So with old schooler modifier, you will very rarely run out of ammo. It almost never happens. In other gameplay modes though, ammo can be not as abundant as this. Oh shit, I hate these robots. And I mean specifically these robots from this particular game. Robots in general did nothing wrong. Ha! I thought I was gonna miss. Shit. All right. Map clear. Oh, look at that! This game even pays homages to Doom modding community. Ashes. By the way, if you didn't play Ashes 2063, you're a Doom fan and a Fallout fan, maybe Mad Max fan, you have to do this immediately. It's a wonderful total conversion mode. That is absolutely worth playing. Alright. We have something red here. Okay. It's a shotgun ammo. Before we venture further to the next level, I think it's time now to familiarize you with the main hub. So this is our main hub, and despite this game having low graphical fidelity, the attention to detail is simply fantastic. Every item here is grabbable and throwable. Every item has its own mass. And this apartment has a lot of detail. You can even pretend you're working out. And look at that fantastic backdrop. So, what the hell is this? These are trophies. They are given to you for making certain amount of kills of a certain enemy or with a certain gun. They're basically, they work like achievements. And if you complete like 100 of them, you will get yourself a minigun. I didn't uncover a lot of it, so I'm at 40%, at 38% right now. This is a shooting range. You can try out various guns here. I didn't even try the bow yet, but this is my personal favorite. It's an automatic assault rifle. I hope we'll encounter it on our little adventure. Let's look at the fridge. So you can eat items from your fridge here. And by the way, I love a neat little detail. Listen to this tone. And now listen to this tone. There are two different tones. They have different pitch. I have to show you one more interesting function, which is the practice area. So, why have a practice area when you already have a shooting range? Well, because of this. You can spawn enemies and play your own scenarios here. It's kind of a sandbox mod. In which you can try different things out. But I won't get to it into it in a great detail, because I want to concentrate on campaign. On the main dish, so to speak. So, let's go over some options real quick as well. Our main menu is on our wrist, just like a map is. Mapman 9000. Okay. This game doesn't have like a lot in this department. You can toggle weapon grip, like it sticks to your hand automatically, or you hold the grip all the time. Gore, death. I don't know how there could be less of gore and death than it's present at the time. Disable needles. It means you play without any gameplay modifiers. And bow aim guide. Have no idea what this does. For movement options, we have an option for which hand rotates, how locomotion is based on. I prefer headset direction. Movement smoothing on or off. And movement type. I don't know why would you want to teleport at this game, but at least you have the option to do so if you want to. Turning options, which hand rotates, and rotation type, and turning angle and speed. And audio options. You can control respective volumes of the master and the music. So, not a lot of comfort options and such stuff, because this game was made to be intense. Kill anyone suspicious, including women, children, and elderly. How wonderful. Oh, this is a mini shotgun. I love its reloading animation, it's very dope. Okay, but the gun itself, it kinda sucks. But I don't think we have other kinds of pistol here. Yes, this is a mini shotgun as well. Okay, let's go kill some enemies, I suppose. God damn it, and this is what developers call blood and gore? I beg your pardon, this is your blood and gore? Like, this is all you've got? This aspect is kinda shameful, to be honest. Boomer shooters have to be more bloody. Okay, we have booby traps now. And if I recall correctly... Oh! My sweet, sweet baby! Finally! We've got ourselves an assault rifle. Oh shit! And we've got some damage as well. And now we have the normal pistol. Alright, here we go. I'll be hoarding pink ammo now. Who do we have here? Shit. Okay. We can go to next level now. All right. I would say this is one of the most uninteresting levels, in my opinion, because it's just a warehouse, like a basic ass warehouse. Let's destroy a robot with a bazooka. Okay. Seems like we got ourselves 2 extra large drinks. I have to warn you, if you're not playing with old schooler modifier, you're down to carrying just 2 or 3 guns. By the way, this game doesn't have a dedicated crouch button, so it requires legwork all the way through. But the good news are that manually crouching doesn't slow you down, so you can use it crouching with your legs as basically half cheating. But the number of situations in which this could be useful really is not very big number. Because it's a boomer shooter after all. Shit! This is a scary ass robot. Come on, show yourself, motherfucker. Oh, he didn't die from 1 rocket. He needs 2, it seems like. Alright. There are a lot of particle effects going on here. And I have to say, despite not really appreciating the art style, the sprite work here is nothing short of phenomenal. Shit! Taking too much damage here. I grew a little careless. You know, I haven't beat this game still even once, because closer to end game, even easy mode becomes really difficult. And that's how it should be. Because this game advertises as hardcore, and it indeed is hardcore. I think I'm a really weird person when it comes to the balance between art style, graphics, and the hardcoreness of the experience, because I'm totally and completely fine with medieval dungeon crawlers that feature like cutesy or minimalistic graphics and punish you like very hard. But when it's a futuristic roguelike or a dungeon crawler, it immediately bugs me out. I immediately need graphics and art style to be way more serious. Okay, this level is one of my favorites. It has so much destructible environments, it's fucking crazy. And this was just the first room. Shit! I have to take the helmet! Oh. I didn't though. Parrot says it's critical. Oh, I think these are developers inserting photos of themselves in a game in a very traditional way, I have to say. Okay. God damn it, I love assault rifles. Wow. Well, this, ladies and gentlemen, is a very special weapon. It charges up and then it does this. I have only one battery for it. Okay, I think I will save it for later. Whoa! Fire extinguishers are destructible too. Yeah, what devs did with environments here is very impressive. So, I think by now you have a pretty good picture of how this game plays, how it feels. I will continue this run in another video. And for now, I'm saying goodbye. Well, that's about it. If you liked this video, or at least found it useful or informative, please consider smashing a like button, subscribing to my channel, turning notifications on, and maybe subscribing to my social media. I now have profile on X, formerly known as Twitter, and my handle there is exactly as it is on YouTube, Walter the Jester. I'm a very small creator, but I have a great passion for indie VR gaming, and I would prefer to give more publicity to games and projects that I like. And I would be very grateful if you would help me grow to do just that. That's all I've got for you today. Jester out.